Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. The game right now is already underway. As you see that, we are almost 6 minutes into this one. Aaron Nilsson, Danny Canada coming to you live from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon. Thank you for joining us tonight. Had an issue with the YouTube stream. Looks like we've got it good now. We are good to go. 0-0 here. Crater in the all-orange going from right to left. White tops, white socks, blue shorts, Eagle Point from left to right. This is the Lithia Superstore Game Night powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Our executive producer for tonight's event is Joe Brett. We do thank our participating community business partners so we can keep these events free for you to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Also, please, that is cleared out, please also support Table Rock Sports. Go to our YouTube channel, click on the red subscribe button. Thank you if you've already done so. A chilly night. I would say a beautiful night. A lot of clouds. Danny, how are you doing?
Feeling great. Loving the chill. I have my phone set on Celsius right now. It's 15 degrees Celsius. So if you're a math whiz, you can figure out what that is in Fahrenheit.
40 is over 100. Pretty hot.
Would be 100. So this is probably sitting around 60, right around there. High 50s. Usually double it and add 32. So 15, 30, about 62. Yeah. I think it's a little cooler than that, but yeah.
Pretty close to what 60. You need.
So, perfect. Good night. It's a Tuesday. Dang, been busy today. Ready to end the night with some great girls soccer here at Eagle Point. 63.
Yeah, that was the... I'll tell you what, I really feel like we should go to metric and Celsius. It's easier. 0 is 0. It makes sense. Freezing is 0. 32, what is this?
It's nice.
What is this 32 business, huh? And Kelvin? What's Kelvin doing? Get Kelvin out of here.
I don't know what Kelvin's up to.
I know all this chemistry stuff, but 0-0, I believe, on there. So, yeah, you can still see the EAG. I went the white because they're wearing white. If you look at that, the scoreboard, the General Scott scoreboard. Crater, of course, in the orange. Hopefully it's all right for you to be able to see that. But it does. It just makes sense. 0 is freezing.
Yep, that's the way I grew up. I was talking to my brother the other day. He just got a pool installed, and he was sending me pictures. Lazy Sundays. And I was like, oh, yeah, how hot is it up there? So I always switch it over to Celsius sometimes when I'm talking to the family back home. But, yeah, it's a nice night. It's crisp. Perfect night for playing some soccer, running around.
Yeah, the players definitely feeling fine out there. You get running around. Doesn't take much.
Such a much better way to play, too, instead of being in heat and smoke and all the stuff they've been dealing with so far this season.
Oh, yeah.
Which, you know, as a coach, you've had some games be canceled or moved or postponed because of the weather here.
It honestly, it has been worse than our COVID-shortened season of 6 weeks back in March. That was, I mean, it was pretty good to be able to, we didn't really have anything canceled or postponed. There might be some different with the time changes, but it just seems like this season, for some reason, whatever reason, we've just had so many issues. I know with the smoke, too. We didn't have the smoke to worry about in March, but we've had so many canceled and postponed because of quarantining or the smoke. It's been wild. Vrains in the box and slide tackle, well done. Cleared out for a throw. Always got to be careful in the box going for those slide tackles.
Yep.
You know, somebody's grilling something. That smells good.
It might be
my dinner
hand.
yet. It might be your hand.
It might be my hand.
Good job, Braves!
Not like
I don't know. That's pretty strong.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
that's
you had your hand stuck in the smoke even. That smells.
It was naturally hickory smoked bacon.
It smells live. I don't know.
I was shooting a commercial today for a Cerakote product, and instead of using the Cerakote to make the car look shiny, I was using bacon. So that's why I say you're probably smelling my hand. Just so anyone who's listening at home, it was some pretty funny scenes I was messing with today. Then I had to come straight here. So
I don't smell the peanut butter, though.
I licked that all off my fingers.
Okay. Hey, with your hand up and the wind breeze. Maybe it is. Maybe it is your hand. I didn't usually have grills going here at these games, but unless someone brought one.
Hand smelling like bacon, it could be worse.
It really could be.
It was funny. We were rubbing raw bacon all over my friend's dad's car and cooked bacon all over his car. It was hilarious. It's like being a kid making movies again in your garage, just waiting for a parent to walk in. What are you doing
Exactly.
in my car?
All this stuff you just play around and mess with cars and get a bat and bust. Have you ever done that? Busted a car's glass with a bat. I think that would be fun. Or a crowbar. I think that'd be fun.
Well, it wasn't on the car. It was just glass in a warehouse.
Okay.
But, yeah. It was kind of fun. We were shooting it with BB guns, actually.
Okay. I feel like, just if you just have free reign at a junkyard and just go for it, get some anger out.
Well, they have those rec rooms now in Medford. Crunch Time Fun. Check it out.
Really?
Crunch Time Fun? Rec Time Fun. Yeah, but they have rec rooms in Medford. And
Not recreation.
Nope.
WR with this actual rec. You're wrecking
You go in
something.
there and you can smash up everything.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. You should check it out. I'll get some more info for you later.
I'll just look it up right now. It's not like we're doing anything.
Handy if Google
There's
this.
no soccer game going on. Because I know that there's a... That's cleared from danger. I think it was in the movie... Mark Wahlberg had that family. It was the Instant Family. I think he took the daughter to... Because he was a contractor, I believe, and he cleared temporarily, and now Addie Raines has it and tripped up. That'll be a free kick around the 30. I believe Instant Family, he took his new daughter, adopted daughter, to a house just because they had to do the demolishing part of it because she was pretty pent up and angry, and so that helped. Crunch time. They clean up the mess. That's pretty awesome. Okay. I'll have to look at that.
Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
They're located in Medford, about 230 East Main.
Wonder if that was something that was created in the pandemic because we've all got pent-up energy and anger. At least I do.
Yeah, well, that might be it. The founder of Randall Theater, Robin Downard, was actually the one that opened that up. There's an escape room there as well. So there's a rec room. Oh, maybe the escape room's coming. There's a rec room right now.
Okay.
And this escape room is something I'm going to do later.
Easily collected. Apologize, don't have any rosters with us. I have volleyball and football with me. There we go. We have got them.
Got the roster. That was my fault. They were behind us. Sorry I didn't give it to
It's
you,
all
Aaron.
good. It's all good. Throw in near side. You can see it. I can't, even from my angle. I have to watch the screen. Couple of chances really from Craters so far. Eagle Point, good possession here, but not really threatening much. Chance here. The offsides on Maldonado. And we are a quarter of an hour through this one. Campbell has it again.
This guy, that guy. I can't believe he's with you, Roland. Little goober. You recognize him? Yes, that is. I know. Oh, totally. No, it's one of those things. Who is it?
cleared out by Nadold.
Oh my gosh, you got the clear black hair. That is the new black hair in his head. What the hell is he? I want to see the hair. He's gray hair. I see the thing. I saw like black hair. Like I can see like. No, I'm just looking at that face. Look at that. You do the face. It's so hip. I'm just like. I'd seen it for 20 years too. For like 18 years.
Watch out for the 1-2 here. So Ortega Maldonado hits the turf. Ortega and Maldonado right here, 10-6 on our near side. Just working a little bit on this sideline, trying to get a little 1-2, give and goes. Just keep an eye on that. Watch this space. And doesn't threaten Campbell at all. She's got it once again. That's a good step up.
You ready to make a run? Let's go, ladies. Yeah, let's pass. Battle, 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 battle. They're stacked with seniors. They got like 8 seniors on this team. Yeah, not us.
Crater really trying to build, but can't really put much together. At least not yet. Out for a Crater throw. Eagle Point slowly moving up.
Yeah, Gugliotta's been fun to watch. I've watched her last couple of years playing soccer and basketball, too, so we'll get to see her again coming up here in the spring. She's a senior, so last year watching her play, but she's always been pretty solid. Good leader for the kids and the teams. Actually, she supplies all the music when they're warming up and
Go Hurricane!
gives us her phone for the anthem that we do. So, yeah, she's definitely in charge of a lot of different things. She used to be in charge on that field now. Get some points for the Comets.
Wasn't she up here last time and talking about how she didn't score and she hadn't scored yet this year? Is that right?
Yep. Feeling the frustration.
Really got to get that first one under your belt. Ooh, that was high there. Hepner with that knee. Espino Marquez, number 4, playing defense there. And she got her face out of the way. Hepner was close, though. Good 1-2 there. Dipple, who's that going to be off of? Haven't made a decision yet.
Looks like a corner, yeah?
Yep. Just couldn't tell the angle of that linesman because if it's straight out towards the line, that's obviously a goal kick, but then usually you point down even to the corner. It wasn't pointed down. It felt like it was
more over.
There's the angle. It looked like it was maybe a goal kick. I couldn't tell. And Gugliotta heads that one way over. Dibble gets taken down. Hurt a little bit. Waved off the trainer.
Yeah, but looks like she's grabbing her shoulder.
Yeah.
So when she fell, she must have been put her arm out.
Went down on it. Yeah, broke her fall. She's running.
She's staying out. All right.
Just a little sore, hopefully.
Yeah, good to see her be able to get back up, just kind of jog it off a little.
I mean, those are pretty serious. Some of those you see in a lot of sports, too. When they go down on that shoulder, I mean, that could be, that's it.
Well, yeah, you could separate your shoulder, broken collarbone. I know that all too well. I broke both my collarbones.
Almost an own goal there, almost deflected back in. You didn't have surgery, right? Just kind of healed on itself after a while?
Yeah, I just wore a sling.
That's wild because we have one of the kids actually on my JV soccer team who did the same thing. He broke his collarbone and he's got a sling. He was at practice today with his sling, still out there playing. And apparently he was saying how it just kind of bubbles up or as it's healing. So it kind of creates a little mass, right? And that's kind of like a healing bubble. Is that what happens?
You know, I don't know, not being a doctor, but I know that I never had to have surgery. Just had to wear a sling for a couple of weeks. You know, it's just kind of
Did it swell up, though?
I mean, it's swollen because it's healing, right? Because it's
that's what he was kind of saying. I guess it creates this kind of a bubble. The swelling, I guess, does what it does, and that's how it heals without the surgery. I don't know.
It was more bruised looking, you know.
Uh-huh.
You know, had some discoloration or whatever. But yeah, just basically just a sling.
6 weeks.
Yeah,
right, something like that.
Just kind of be easy on it. Don't use it a whole lot.
It's got to be a weird feeling after you get it out and you're using it fully, right?
Yeah, it's just kind of sore, you know, just kind of stiff. You know, for me, the way I felt it was like, you know, if your joints are sore and you kind of get up and start moving, and they just kind of hurt a little bit when they move. That's how it kind of felt to me.
Okay.
I mean, I broke my collarbone. I was shooting a commercial. I fell off a bicycle, and I continued shooting the rest of that day. I was driving a manual Jeep. We were off-roading, and the next day I did whitewater rafting and cliff jumping. And then it wasn't until the Friday where I actually went to the clinic and found out I had a broken collarbone. So for 2 days I was still working and doing stuff. By the Friday, though, it really hurt. I did it on a Wednesday. Still had to shoot Thursday. We had stuff to do. Couldn't be gone.
Man.
And, you know, at first I thought all I did was just kind of separate my shoulder and it popped out and popped back in again, you know?
Right.
It's kind of how it felt, I guess.
Go! Come on, Braves! Anticipate. Take it, go! Go! Take it, go!
Just brains and 3 or 4 defenders. Not good numbers.
Go!
Eagle Point still with the throw with ball. 13 minutes left in this first half. Still 0-0. Aldonado just takes it right back.
Send her again! Send her again!
Pretty open, free-flowing game. Crater been able to snuff out every attempt for your every chance from Eagle Point so far. Out for a Crater throw. Oh, and Ortega on the ground. Hepner fell all over. And a free kick for Crater right here. You believe it's October on Friday. 3 more days.
Dude, this year has been just cooking. It's amazing how fast, man. Time is just flying. You got a kiddo who's a senior here. That's wild to me. It's her last year.
And half the year will be, you get October now, and then you know how the holidays go.
Yep.
That shot there, Hussey, right to Campbell.
They're
How
even
quickly
faster.
it goes, and you're already in January. So and then she's half done.
Yep. Yeah, they switched over to semesters this year instead of trimesters, which is different.
Yeah, see, semester is what I was used to. But it doesn't really affect too much, right? I mean, it's just you have a longer time before things are final or grades or whatever. And
Yeah, the way I understand it, I guess, is you have, I don't know, longer classes, right? Less classes that are longer, and then you just, in a day.
I don't know. You got the kid. So I don't know. I know with mine, it was just each semester you keep those classes and you just have. It's also different too because when I went, it was just Monday through Friday, same classes, periods 1 through 6 or 1 through 7. Here though, I know they change it, right? So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are different classes than Tuesday, Thursday. So each day could be a little different, I think, or something. But
Yeah.
I was used to just every day using my classes, same classes every day.
My high school was totally different. In ninth grade, as a freshman, we had day 1 and day 2. So you had 4 classes on the first day, 4 different classes on the second day, and you had that scheduled the entire year. And then when you went into the next grade, 10th grade, or you became a sophomore, you had 4 classes a day, and then you had 2 semesters. So it's totally different than here.
I think a lot of it is geared towards making them more comfortable to like a college schedule, right? That's where I think what they're trying to do, get the mentality and prepare them for that.
Bouncing around different classes all day.
Yeah.
I mean, college
Different
is so
every
different.
day.
Even. I mean, you got night classes sometimes. You got just a lab you got to go hit for half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, college is way different.
And out for Eagle Point throw.
Yeah, it was totally different than my high school. Yeah, my high school was interesting. Basically, there was 5 periods in a day. You had 4 classes. So you either had lunch, like, third period or fourth period. So it was either class, lunch, or class, lunch. That was always fun. Class, then lunch, and then 5th period. I
That
failed
was
a lot
it.
of 5th period classes.
Of
I would
course.
never go back.
Of course. Seven and a half minutes.
What's going on? What is that? What is this? And they watch it over and over and over again.
Some good work, good passing by the Eagles, and then Crater, just stops it. Maldonado with the chase.
Oh, I
And pulled her down.
Going this way.
It's like Maldonado kind of wrapped her up with the arm and dragged her down.
It's the intro to the YouTube. Have this for every class. And then you just have this part.
Learman still with it. Looking for the shot and poked away. Ooh. Take it down there. Gugliotta looking for a way through, sends Dipple and got it out of bounds for a goal kick. 5 minutes left. Well, Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. Maldonado on the run. And out for Eagle Point throw. So Maldonado putting in some work over there.
But it's great. This one kid said
That looks really cool with the clouds over there. Mm-hmm. Pretty dark with the light blue popping through, though, streaking across the sky.
The last little bit of sun before it goes to bed tonight.
And it's going to be waking someone else up right now. I feel like it's kind of like a metaphor for life. The sun might be setting on you, but it's rising for someone else.
True.
Or it's the end, but then it's also the beginning at the same time.
Yep. Constantly. Yeah, you always see the numbers about death, but you never see how many new babies are born every day, right?
Yeah. That includes animals and different. I mean, just stuff is growing and being born all the time.
In the words of Elton John, it's a circle of life.
I know I was. I have to go. I'm like, don't start doing. Go a Lion King on us now.
Go Crater!
Learman with it. Gugliotta chasing and snatches it away. Range a little push, and according to the ref, a little too much of a push. 2 minutes left. This is the 2-minute warning. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. And it's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. See how many more opportunities both these teams will get before the first half ends. Not many.
Yeah, that was an interesting throw in there where it didn't even make it into the field.
It happens sometimes.
The ref and the side judge here, not sure what's happening.
Safer's cratered, but we only got 10 seconds.
Shoot it! Shoot it! That's what you do the whole time. You're yelling all the time in the backfield.
That is the end of the first half. There on the John Scott scoreboard, 0-0 or 0-0. You're watching TipRockSports.net. 10.5. You're right back after this.
Hello everyone, it's time for another episode of Traffic Safety First. Today we are going to be discussing some tips to help maintain a safe environment when operating your motor vehicle in a parking lot. Let's get to it. The information in today's video will include some ways to be extra cautious while in parking lots, specifically as they are heavily trafficked by vehicles and pedestrians. Here are some quick tips to keep yourself and pedestrians safe. Drive slowly in parking lots to be able to react as quickly as possible if a vehicle or pedestrian starts to enter your line of traffic. Make sure you have no distractions keeping you from paying attention to your surroundings. These can include radios being on, food or drinks nearby, or other passengers wanting your attention. If you see a vehicle attempting to leave a parking spot, stop with enough room to let the vehicle fully back out of their spot. Consider 2 car lengths of space as a guide for the minimum distance to give a reversing vehicle. Make sure to look behind you on all sides before attempting to back out of a parking space. Look into blind spots before turning into another flow of traffic or in and out of parking spaces. If you see a pedestrian trying to cross a line of traffic, stop your vehicle and let them cross. We hope you are able to take these tips with you when driving in parking lots to help keep yourself and those around you safe. Until next time, stay healthy, be safe, and thanks for watching.
Introducing a new way to achieve the highest level of savings, Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Hello again, I'm Officer Ashwell with the Central Point Police Department, and you're watching Traffic Safety First. Today we will be going over how to navigate 4-way stops as a driver. Let's go. You've likely heard the term right-of-way before, but do you know what the actual definition is? According to ORS 801.440, the full definition of right-of-way is the right of one vehicle or pedestrian to proceed in a lawful manner in preference to another vehicle or pedestrian approaching under such circumstances of direction, speed, and proximity as to give rise to danger of collision unless one grants precedence to the other. That's obviously a fairly complicated definition. So in simpler terms, as it applies to driving, right-of-way extends to a driver deemed as having the right to continue driving before another driver. This applies unless the driver with the right-of-way communicates with another driver that they may go first. So the intersection behind me is actually a two-way stop, but today we're going to be talking about four-way stops. So when we talk about four-way stops, we are talking about intersections where four flows of traffic converge at one intersection and all vehicles must stop and yield the right-of-way before going through to the other side. To make this easier to understand for the visual learners, we're deploying our handy tabletop map and these awesome cars, and we're going to use those to illustrate 4 scenarios on how to yield at four-way stops.
Here's a common scenario that happens. You're driving along and get to a four-way stop slightly before someone else. This is providing you with the right-of-way, and you may enter the intersection before the other driver. A second scenario may be that you come to the stop at the exact time as another driver. In this case, the law states the right-of-way is for whoever is the most to the right in a configuration. Here, that would be the purple-colored car. So that vehicle would have the right-of-way to go through the intersection first. For our third scenario, you may come to an intersection with the intention of turning at the same time as someone else who also has their blinker on, indicating they plan to turn. If neither vehicle would be traveling through the lane of travel as the other, both vehicles can proceed at the same time. And our fourth scenario, you come to an intersection at the same time as 3 other vehicles and everyone stops at the same time. This is pretty rare, but in this scenario, who would have the right-of-way? It's not possible to figure out who is the most to the right in this situation, so the way to handle this would be to use hand signals to grant precedence to other drivers. This happens usually by waving another vehicle to proceed first. Other drivers may take these steps before you do, so be sure all 4 drivers understand who is to go first before anyone proceeds to enter the intersection.
And that will be a wrap for our 23rd episode. I want to say thank you to PSS Duran for helping us make our video.
Thank you for having me.
We hope this takes some of the confusion out of yielding the right-of-way at four-way stops. We'll see you next month with another episode.
Eluding, he's northbound on 99. I need another unit to come in. Felony stop. Officer Asperger needed retreat. Can you knock next time? Sorry. Did you see anything? No, I didn't see you playing with your toy cars again.
Good. All right, how about you be the bad guy this time?
All right, but I'm warning you, I'm about to go 5 over the speed limit.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Friends and family gather and memories are made. Cap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Second half underway. Again, Crater, if you weren't sure, all orange kit, left to right now. Eagle Point, white tops, white socks, blue shorts from right to left. There were a couple good opportunities for both of the teams in that first half. Crater, I feel like, had the better of the chances. Most of the chances Eagle Point, when they're getting it moving, Crater's able to snuff it out, stop them.
Yeah, and Eagle Point, Crater was also awarded a couple of corner kicks, which Eagle Point didn't have any of those, and that's always a good opportunity if you can make them to your advantage, right? So I agree with you there, Aaron. I think Central Point Comets did have a bit more advantage in that first half, but doesn't really matter. Scoreboard 0-0. So.
Exactly. Possession and chances don't equal wins and goals. You just never know. Bless you.
Let's go, Crater!
Chance, which Felt right to range. She was trying to look for it as it was clear, but it wasn't ever cleared.
Yes!
Google out with the cross inside, but blocked and cleared.
Get their brains! Get their brains! Nice. Good job, Mia. Good job, Kels. So long. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. I guess we got. So that draws 4 goals in 2 years. Okay, balls from Addie to your trip straight down. Yeah, she's great. She's a great boot. Number 5. Great boot. Yeah, she had 2 goals last year, and they're both from the goal box. And this year, cream the goal box, and she had to get out to 30. Right? So yeah. That was against Roseburg. No, not Roseburg.
Nobody there. And all back to Campbell. Danger is here.
Take and go. Tip and go. Tip and go.
Lehrman hadn't fallen down or slipped there. That could have been a different story.
Yeah, Goose. Go, go, go. Go to goal, Addie. Go to goal, Addie. Oh, too far, brains.
And stolen away.
Get it back. Get it back. Good hustle, Addie. Good hustle, Addie.
Avila there, number 12. Pretty solid defense so far for the Eagles tonight.
Ready to go. Get up. Anticipate. Yes, Goose. Yes, Goose.
Oh, that through ball was looking for Vrains and just missed the pass. Dipple comes up with it. They're calling it off Dipple. Eagle point throw.
Go, Goose. Nice, Mia. Man on. Man on.
Nice moves there by Lehrman. Cleared out. Staying with Eagle Point, though. Lehrman with some good moves there, just too many Crater defenders. And Campbell comes out with for Adford. And Lehrman battling. It's going to be Eagle Point ball. Eagle Point ball. Eagle Point ball. Ortega steps up. Too far for Learman. Campbell's got it.
Go! Go! Go to goal, Eddie! Go for the line, go for the line, Eddie! Yes, good. Turn it. Mid on! Yeah, good! Go!
Good through ball there for Vrains, but she didn't go early enough. That was a little far.
Great pass, Googs! Oh, he did. She was like right there, like. I wasn't sure if she was onside or offside.
Well, yeah, he was just standing there. He had his flag ready to go, and then the goalie came out and he dropped it.
Couple of subs for the Comets.
Minutes.
Good shielding, Vrains.
Go tip ball! Go tip ball! Middle! Good pass. Man on.
Opportunity there.
Yeah!
Still with Crater. Stuffed by Ortega. And we are 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Decent opportunities there. Just couldn't get a shot. And collected. Danger averted once again for the Eagles.
Not crisp. Not rolling. It's like.
Well, thank you to our sponsors, including title sponsor, the Lithia Chrysler, Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular, with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. And today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy.
Air horn on himself. I think that's it. I think that the cowbell. haven't had it in like 8 years. Just take somebody out or something. Just like make a move. Let's go, Googs! This is your time, Googs!
Campbell comes out just in time.
Oh, I thought I was going to bounce over her. Let's go, girls! What's the through ball? Just like to see a through ball once in a while. There's your through ball. Under the outside. Out of bounds.
Crater ball.
Are you going to stick around now for a game Saturday or what?
When is Saturday?
Right after yours.
Yeah, I'll announce your game on Saturday.
Okay. I need somebody with some enthusiasm.
You want this? Number 7.
Last week we had Kelly.
Looks like Lehrman's hurt, needs help off.
Let's get ready to rumble.
That could be your right knee or right ankle.
We can have music in the background, can't we? Dude, we gotta get some.
He's able to put a little more pressure.
Let's get some hype music in the background. I'll announce
The farther she walks away on the field, it looks like she's able to put a little more pressure as she's going. So that's good news.
Yeah, usually when you first get that first injury, it's like you can't move anything, and it takes a couple of seconds, maybe a minute or so, to loosen up and then get a little pressure on there. But yeah, looked like she was getting closer to the sideline.
Kind of initial shock period, and just the pain. Whoa, and then things settle down, and hopefully that's all that would be.
Really slow counting behind that. What happened? What was the What's up? What's going on? Come on up, dude. I saw your beard coming out on some post. I was like,
So I'm going to adjust the time back because they had stopped it.
meet coach. Broadus. Brian Broadus. I heard him say, let's go to Broadus. I thought it was Broadus, but it's Broadus. B-R-O-A-D-D-U-S. Broadus.
Here go once again. The ball there, the shot, and wide. Great quick movement from the Eagles right there.
8 minutes, and then they add 8 minutes to the game. She is at the 50-yard line. Mariah Lee's your cousin? And Gracie Lee? Oh, sweet. I didn't know that. How did they relate to you? Let's go, Mariah! That's awesome.
Crater wins another throw, slowly moving up the field.
I'm gonna yell. I'll just coach them. I'll just have fun, you know? 16's Brian, 20 is Grace. I was just here, actually. I called him 20 when he came out. Yeah, I was like, and 20 Gracie Lee. I said her fast because everybody left.
She's injured now.
Oh, she is? Gracie is? Oh, she hurt?
Yeah, she didn't play last year.
Go, girl! Let's go, girl! Center it. Nice. Center it. Center it. Get to the post. Take it, Googs!
Eagle Point stops him again.
Oh, that's a sandwich. Take it, Googs!
Yeah, just hesitant to take a shot there. One of them needs to be just kicking that thing in.
Just under 24 minutes. You got to start taking it. Someone's got to start taking a shot.
Right, you just got to kick in. Sometimes you just, I mean, you want to take your time and get a good shot, I know, but you just got to rifle it in there sometimes and just wait for some of the reactions, rebounds. You know, watch someone else maybe make a mistake and capitalize on that. But it's got to be in the area. Taking too long to set it up. You'll get those shots, and you lose the opportunity.
You get to a point where if you're not penetrating the defense, you're not getting those looks and those shots that you want and you prefer, you're going to have to do that. You're just going to have to start taking some shots, and who knows, the ball will bounce your way.
Especially when you've been hovering around in your, like, you know, the 15, 20-yard line.
That one out of bounds, be a goal kick.
Take it, Googs!
Right there, she did. Did it take a deflection? No, ref's saying no. It's one of those where it kind of didn't look like it was clean, and it maybe went off a little bit to the right, that maybe was deflected, but not this time. Oh, it lands right to Vrains in the box and stolen away.
Yeah! Let's go, size! Let's go, size more! She's good. I like her. I hope she comes up. Good cross!
Across the middle. First time, but right to the keeper. That was a chance, though.
Yeah, it was a great cross, and then, you know, just a one kick. That's the way you got to do it. You know, one-timer in hockey, man. Just get it right out there. Take a slap shot right in. Those are beautiful.
Like the first time slap shot.
What's that?
Like when the pass comes across and just first times it.
Ooh, that's a nice take. That's a nice. Woo! That's the way you take the ball out. Oh, don't even cry. No card.
Maldonado taking the brunt of that tackle.
Let's call it a test. You see it? Nothing, right? You just kick the ball. It's clean. No. That's looks at you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, she's out. 3, 2, 1. Here's it. Oh, it has it! Go split! Yeah! Split didn't. No, that was like no time wasted. No time wasted at all. Oh yeah, that's what I do.
So they're calling even calling Samantha the Crater trainer to come on over and check her out. We will step away for just a moment. Be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Maldonado still on the ground, not feeling well. Take another break.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Maldonado just now getting helped up off the turf. Carried off the turf even.
You know, that's got to be a serious one when you can't even put any pressure on it to walk off by yourself, needing to be lifted off by your trainer and a trainer by the opposing team. So hopefully nothing too serious.
Obviously in pain.
Mm-hmm. You know, what do you think's a more serious injury? Something like just an ankle break, or like a torn or a ripped Achilles or something like that? What do you think's worse?
It's the ones like with mine. I wish I would have broken a bone. I would take a bone break over anything. Mine was my ACL, a patellar tendon. I mean, mine was tendons and ligaments. Those never completely get back to 100%. Whereas a bone can actually be even stronger than it was before the break.
I've heard that, yeah.
Yeah, mine's just messed up. So when you're time messing with the Achilles or tendons and ligaments, no, screw that.
Ooh, and the
Give me a bone.
Achilles.
Give me a bone.
That's got to be the worst, man. That's got to be so painful to do anything like it's your Achilles, because your whole foot runs through that.
You get no lift. They talked about that, like Kobe Bryant ruptured. I think he ruptured his Achilles, which is a complete tear. So that one, and Gugliotta's got it. Then the break. And collides with the keeper.
Good job, Kelly!
Wow. That was intense. I thought we were going to be another commercial break there.
Yeah. So when Kobe Bryant did his, and that's one of those famous scenes where he comes back out because he was fouled when he busted it. And then he goes and takes his free throw shots and makes them. He walks back out gingerly with a ruptured Achilles tendon and takes his free throw shots.
That's intense.
And then walks off. Yeah, and then DeMarcus Cousins, I believe, who played for the Warriors, was also with the Clippers, the Pelicans, a bunch of teams. He did the same thing, and they always talk about how you lose so much lift and jump, and you just don't get it. And they always wonder. That's one of the big ones. Again, because it's a ligament and a tendon. You never know, a player, an athlete, what it's going to be like when they return.
Yeah.
Again, give me a bone any day. Under 20 minutes, things are really heating up. Not the temperature, but the play on the field, the opportunities, the emotions.
Go, Prater!
Good turn, cross in the middle. It's open, and can you believe it? Gugliotta had pretty much an open goal there, and she kicks it over and wide. That was sitting for her. They call that a sitter. That was a sitter. All she had to do was pick a corner, and they'd be up 1-0. That's the problem is I've been in those situations. I know that's all she's thinking about right now. That's all she's thinking about. Got to put it past you. Look to the next one. Like in Ted Lasso, memory of a goldfish. That's what you got to have in sports. You got to have memory of a goldfish. But that's the other thing in soccer, too, is you don't know how many more opportunities you'll have like that. Sometimes it is only one. And if you don't make the best of it,
that's it.
That'll change. It'll change the result of that game. You only get so many chances in this game. It can be cruel. And Avila really back there in center defense is, I would say, a quiet game, but just a very solid defensive game from her tonight. I do apologize for the sniffles, occasional sniffles from us. It's that time of year where you can pretty much wear shorts during the day, but then in the morning and at night, you're going to have to bundle up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, it drops down all right.
Brains with a good speed to move down the side. Got to cross it in. She centers it, but the keeper's there to collect it right back up. And thrown out for a Crater throw.
You just stay home more often so you get to know her. I asked her the other day, I was like, who's home with you guys? And she's all, home with myself.
She's home by herself for a whole week.
That's what she said.
She loves it.
Where was Colton?
With us in Orlando.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Where's my purchase would have gone away when I was a sophomore and left me?
We let her. We still didn't see it all the time.
We wouldn't have had a house left, but
no, I know. I would. I was. So busy. She's at home working with sports.
she's not driving yet, is she?
In March. Or gets arriving like Mary or Becca or. Don't kick the goalie, please. Don't get the goalie, please. Don't get the goalie. That's the worst. Or the other team. Or them.
So you and your daughter Liv covering volleyball here on Thursday?
Yeah, I believe so. You're busy, yeah?
Not necessarily.
Oh, well, because there was a soccer thing before. I guess that's changed, huh?
Yeah, so there was, well, I'm going to have soccer practice, I guess, because it's at 5:45.
Yeah, it's
so
early.
I normally have, that's right, because I have soccer practice until 6. That's why that would be.
Yeah, it's an early game Thursday.
Normally 6:45, and I'm fine. Like this, I just pop right over.
Yeah.
But some of those kids don't get picked up till 6:15 or 6:20. I've waited for them just to make sure that the parents, I mean, I can't leave until all of them are picked up, and that's my responsibility.
Good coach.
Don't want to be like, hey, did so-and-so, he didn't come home last night? Well, he was at practice. Yeah, well, then what? I don't know. I left. I don't want that to happen.
He's not my kid. He's my player.
Yeah, true. But they're under my jurisdiction when they're in that time.
I don't remember my coaches ever waiting for my parents. I remember sitting alone all the time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you'd be like, are you good? They're coming? Okay, all right, see you.
It's a broken ankle. It's like, get back out of court. He's like, Coach, I can't.
Good step, and that's too high and wide on that shot as well. We got 13 minutes left in this one. A couple more subs for Crater, keep them fresh. Yeah, so we got the volleyball on Thursday. You'll be doing that. Then we got football on Friday here, which is homecoming. I already have players who are kind of complaining about that. Coach, we haven't practiced. Why we haven't practiced? It's homecoming.
Blackout, too, so they want everyone dressing in black, and the alumni are all going to be here. It's going to be a pretty wild game. Do you know who they're playing Thursday or Friday?
Oh, geez. I did. I was looking at the schedule. I don't remember it this time. A decent shot. So we'll have that game. So I'm trying to figure out with practice, because we have a game the next day. We're heading to Klamath Falls. You're technically supposed to play or practice before the game, so I'm kind of going maybe a shorter practice, but I already have kids who are like, I'm not going to be there. We got dinner at 4. I'm like, what do you do? You know there's practice. I know it's homecoming, but come on.
Dinner at 4. It's like an afternoon snack.
Exactly. What are we, 80? Trying to get the the lunch special before it's, I don't know.
The senior special?
Yeah. You're 80, that's one thing. These kids aren't 80. Wait to do that kind of thing.
Like I say, it's just an afternoon snack.
And then you guys are doing a couple of soccer games here on Saturday, right?
I believe so, yes. If they're here, we'll do them.
Girls varsity and boys varsity, I believe, are playing back-to-back, as we will be in Klamath Falls.
It's a junior varsity out in Klamath, huh?
Yeah.
Varsity here?
Yep.
Interesting. Again, that's just to do.
I don't know how that was a scheduling thing, because they went there just a week ago. Now we're going.
Varsity boys did, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a corner kick. Tried to get away with one there. Ref said nope. Pull it back. It's a throw-in.
Yeah. Cross comes in, drops it. Gugliotta got the foot on it, and out for a goal kick.
Keep it up, Kaylee! Keep it up, Googs! Keep it up, Googs.
And the next Venom comes out.
Get that, girl!
Friday as well.
Nice! Nice!
It's a jam-packed day.
Nice passing!
And the shot, and another opportunity, and Dipple just out the outside of her right foot, goes out for another goal kick.
Let's go!
Crater really pressuring now.
Go, Grace! Good stuff. She caught it. Let's go. Good job, Kills. Control it.
And intercepted. Eagle Point now.
Get the pressure, Addie.
Hussey running down. Linesman said it was out. Kind of looked like it still was a little bit. I mean, the whole ball has to cross the line. Campbell comes up with it. Yeah, off Crater. Just an update in the distance there on the far side of the outside lanes on the track. Maldonado still getting looked at. Eagle Point. Doesn't look like she'll be coming back in.
Yeah, with the way that she went off, just very unlikely that she was going to be coming back in.
Only 9 minutes left as well.
It looks like it's more of an ankle thing than a knee thing, right?
Does look like they're probably taping up her ankle, yeah. Yeah, it could be a myriad of things from a strain, a sprain, a twist, a break. There's so many different bones when you get down into the ankle and the foot.
Oh, I thought you just went to the chest drop it and lean back too far. We did my daughter's volleyball game this evening tonight. The ball came over the net and one of the girls headed it back over. Is that legal? Yeah. It's legal?
Yep.
It went over to the ref, literally signaled for fair play. So. Wow. I thought it was entertaining.
People give it up. Don't let him score, please. No, please. No.
Close one with Learman trying to get a shot on, but it was blocked right in the middle.
Anybody watching the broadcast right now is annoyed.
What the heck's my like, boo, God, dude, shut that guy up. No, please.
Somebody will go, oh, it's Matt Brains, and everybody watching will go, oh, yeah, that's normal.
Ryan Biddle, what's he doing up here?
Yes, anybody listening, here's that voice. It is Matt Vrains. Appreciate him up here.
And Ryan Biddle. Oh, man.
Matt has no connection to anyone on this field. He's just up here because he likes our company.
Shoot it! Shoot it!
And that one is going to be, collected by the keeper once again.
We're having fun in the sun. Good job, Mayor.
Under 7 minutes now. Time ticking away.
Go, Kelly! Go, Goose!
Lugata still got it.
You ready, girls? You ready, girls?
Avila playing her tough.
Yes, yes! One more tap, one more tap, one more tap!
Grader trying to find that way through. Cleared out for a throw.
This is your home.
Matt, where's your wife from?
She is probably down there.
She's probably got the chair all set up ready for you. You know, the last game that we played here, she was sitting on that right for you guys watched it on that.
Yeah.
I sat in the chair down there for a whole half of the game.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I sat with your wife for the entire half.
I was going to come down.
Yeah, you never did, so I was like, I'm going to use this chair.
Well, I'm glad you guys reset it.
Well, it's better than the fiberglass one or from the bleachers. Those are terrible.
I'm not a fan.
Me either. Not even at all.
Ball there, but
Let's go.
Eagle Point not going to get to it. Learman too far away.
You ready, Addie? You ready, Addie? You ready, Kaylee? Let's make some magic happen. Let's go, Critter! Oh, take it, go! You got Goose! Oh, no, you got Goose! Oh, you got Goose!
Oh, behind Dipple.
Let's go, Goose!
This is one of those things that we wonder 5 minutes now. It's anybody's game, despite any chances Crater have had. Eagle Point's in this.
Yeah, if either team scores here, it's pretty much it. That'll be the game.
And a chance there, and right to the middle, Campbell was in the right place.
Touch the ball, touch the ball. Touch it at least. Okay, let's not touch it. Yes!
We're not calling those. That's about 13 of them that I've looked at. It's not bad.
Under 4 minutes now.
We've had a PK in every single game since the start. Well, they want to get in there. Mary, get in there.
Learman chasing. Hussey with it. Poked away. They call a foul. Over here near side, outside the box. Ortega with the ball. This is where you can have any deflection. Could be in the back of your own net. Got to be careful. Don't be swinging out as a defender. Don't be reaching. Be solid. Get in front of the ball. Knock it down.
Yeah, you'd hate for something like this to go off your head or leg the wrong way and right into your own net.
Maldonado lined it up. Not a bad effort right there. Lehrman was poaching that back post.
Let's go, Crater! Oh, wow.
We're under 2 minutes.
Go! Send it! Send it! Send it! Go, Dipple! Go, Dipple!
Dipple chasing.
Go, Dipple!
She gets to the end of it. That's going to be kicked out. That's going to be a corner. This is one of the last opportunities of the night for either side.
Go, Crater!
Cross in. Out for a Crater throw. Under 1 minute.
This is riveting, nail-biting. I can't look away.
You look away, we lost our shot, so
Well,
thanks.
I won't look away.
Please don't.
I literally can't look away.
Nadal sends it in. And now it's off the keeper, but she collected it quickly. 30 seconds left. Eagle Point with the throw. They're driving. Now it's more Crater has to just withstand one last opportunity.
Let's go! 10 seconds! 10 seconds! Shoot it! Send it! Shoot it good!
And unless there's an amazing half field, that's going to do it. This one ends in a 0-0 tie. So 0-0. Well, stay with us for the My Circle K GP Energy postgame show, which comes your way next. Download the Peak Rewards app today and start saving. Recap some of the stats and just how this went, all coming up in the My Circle K GP Energy postgame show, where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch. We'll make it fast. Be right back after this.
Daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less.
Right now, everyone gets $700 off any phone, new customer or not, with no trade-in or hidden fees.
We're always hard at work to make sure our state-of-the-art 5G network works for you. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Buying supplies for a road trip should always look like an unsupervised 9-year-old was given $20. Relive those days. Live life full circle. My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
And welcome back here. This is the final score as you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Aaron Nilsson, Danny Canada coming to you live here at Crater High School. 0-0, 0-0, Eagle Point and Crater. Danny, a lot of action in this one. Crater having the majority of those chances, especially at the end. The final 10 minutes, it was pretty hectic, pretty frenetic. And then Maldonado going down as well, which is a big loss. And she was a force up there as a forward for Eagle Point. Her going down halfway through that second half. Hopefully she's all right. What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, it's a shame that Crater didn't get one in the net there. I mean, they had a lot of pressure, especially in the second part of the second half. I think we discussed at halftime there that, they had a bit of the more pressure in the first half as well, still 0-0. And, just nothing that was as tangible as in the second half, where a lot of shot on nets, a lot of opportunities got set up. And I know Googs missed a couple of good shots there and opportunities. I know she's going to be wanting to take a couple of those back and rethinking about those and reliving those in her head tonight. But like you say, got to have a memory of a goldfish, get back out there for the next round and just get over it, I feel bad for them because I know they were working hard down there. But, hey, it was a great effort, both teams. Like you say, a couple of injuries from the Eagle Point Eagles. Sad to see them go down. Learman got back out, though, so that was good to see her come back and play. When your best players go down, of course, that's always going to be tough on the team. So, I can understand how Eagle Point could come away without a score there. But, I mean, Central Point, Crater, Comets, those girls were hustling hard, really bringing that pressure on and just couldn't get it done.
You need that final touch on there. They did have their opportunities, and they'll have more opportunities to get their first win of the season. They are still winless. They will have 3 straight home games. Saturday, we mentioned that, 1 against Churchill. Then they've got Willamette, North Bend, and then 2 away games. 5 more opportunities, 5 more games. They fall to 0-3-3. 3 ties now and 3 losses. Eagle Point, on the other hand, will fall to 2-1-1, their first tie. They will be at North Medford, also playing on Saturday. Then they've got 6 more games after that. They've got 7 total to play. We will see if all those happen. Hopefully they will for them. We do appreciate you for tuning in tonight's broadcast. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 0-0. Next Table Rock Sports production will be, do we have any tomorrow?
Nothing on Wednesday.
Okay.
So Thursday, volleyball, 5:45 is the serve-off. What do you, it's not a tip-off or a kick-off. What do you call it for
volleyball?
Serve,
Serve-off?
First serve?
First serve.
Serve
First
off?
pitch in baseball, first serve, maybe.
In volleyball, I'm not sure what they call that, but it's at 5:45 is
Yes.
game start time. How about that?
Serve, yes. You will be served at 5:45. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett with Danny Canada. I'm Aaron Nilsson saying thanks for watching and good night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.